A length and a half away, Probabeel to the outside, and behind these is Shibuya Casa 10. Further back, Springsteen, Tennessee Rock and Miss Fent. They get down to the 300 metres. Probabeel ranged up quickly on the outside. Maybe a Sharfus giving plenty on the inner though. And behind them next then we've got Ranger, followed further back by Springsteen and Shibuya Casa 10. It's still maybe a show off. Probabeel being caught upon. Maybe a show off just in front and just lasted. Maybe a show off beat Probabeel. Third over Ranger. Fourth at the line was Shibuya Casa 10. And then Springsteen, Miss Fent and Tennessee Rock will be the last of them home. Further back then to Model A, down to the 300 metres, Stephen James over on the inside. Katy Perry's loomed up quickly on the outside of it. 2 lengths away and behind them, Repo Sun, followed further back then by battling away and behind these, Joe's Legacy. Katy Perry took over at the 100, put a length and a half on Stephen James, Repo Sun and then Joe's Legacy. But Katy Perry, she'll bake it 3 in a row, and that's a pretty impressive win in the end. Katy Perry from Stephen James. Third over was Repo Sun, and then came Joe's Legacy, followed over next by Model A, then Lady Shabil, Savapak, and back of the tail was Rennie. Back in behind those then is Livy Lass, out wider Fine and Dania Majiro, and Armin Corner across the track here at the 250. Showdown tackled by Sagunto. Coming after them now we've got Livy Lass, Chiquitita along the inside. Maduro's putting in down the outside. It's Showdown. Maduro's ranging up on the outside and Chiquitita through on the inside. Still Showdown. Showdown refused to lay down and Showdown won it. Second photos between Maduro and Chiquitita, and right with them also as they went across was Livy Lass and a Red Senna, then followed by Amano, Fine and Dandy. With them is Sagunto, Fabulous Flight. Further back is Soda and Amen Corner in a pretty competitive race. Further back is King of Cool with Touch the Clouds, and further away as they head for home is Hi, I'm Nikita and Flaunted Girl at the 250. It's Heavenly Emperor, the one to catch. Coming after it now, Sahar. Wider out LB's Keys, More Jewels. Further back and behind these in is Crown Prosecutor. It's Heavenly Emperor in front. Sahar's looming large on the outside. Sahar and Heavenly Emperor go to war at the 100 metres. Heavenly Emperor and Sahar at the line. Ooh, close. Sahar and Heavenly Emperor, nothing between them. Not sure which way. Third over Crown Prosecutor, then LB's Keys, followed over by More Jewels, and then followed in behind those next by King of Cool, and then Touch the Clouds. Further back was Macabar, Hi, I'm Nikita. With it also was Manrico, and Flaunted Girl will be back at the tail of the field. Further back in the field is Ricky Tiki Tavi with Your Way, and last is Aligns With Me. Up to the home turn, 450 to go in the Legacy Lodge Sprint, and the Pacemaker Indecision leads a length and a half from Santa Monica. Untamed Diamond back over on the inside as they head for home then is Yearn, followed further away by Lucy and Rio. It's still Indecision, travelling nicely at the 200, has a kick 2 lengths clear, looking to come off its back now. Yearn from Santa Monica out wide, Aligns With Me, but Indecision's cruising down to the line for Lethanis. Indecision makes no bones about it. It won it nicely. Second over was Yearn. Third over was Aligns With Me. Then Santa Monica, Lucy and Rio, followed over by Ricky Tiki Tavi, Untamed Diamond and Your Way. Homeward bound now, 350 to go. Hatton Garden, the leader. Coming after it now is Ratani. Followed right there as well is Polzeath. Out wider, Mars Bars looking to run on. And behind the Manhattan Flame poking up on the inside at the 200 metres. Hatton Garden tackled by Ratani, Polzeath. And behind the Manhattan Flame ran out of room. It's taking the lead now, Ratani, Polzeath. And Sky King is flying at the line though. Polzeath, I think, in a photo here with Ratani and Sky King, which was an enormous run. It's right there as well. Close up Hatton Garden with Ruby Love, Belfacino, Mars Bars. In behind those then came the next one, Elusive Meteor, followed further back by If in Doubt. Manhattan Flame never got the rub of the green up the home straight, and Blue on Black was back near the tail, and another one back with it was Keely B. With Marissa, well back Parakeet with Honesty, and Elvin Streamers last. Homeward bound, 350 to go. Ricky Baker and Methuselah lead by 2 lengths now, looking to run on out after them. Here is the Magnate, Rondinella in behind these, out wider Hoist. Further back in the field then we've got Mr. Trump at the 200. The Magnate made the lead. Rondinella's warming up, and here's Honesty right down the outside with Marissa. Honesty out wide, swept to the lead, coming through on the inside. Rondinella, Honesty and Rondinella, they hit it. I think she may have got up, Rondinella. From Honesty, it's Photos. Third, it's Photos as well between the Magnate and on the outside, Marissa. Close up was El Coolio, followed in behind those by No Finer, Pins Hoist. Then came Ricky Baker, Methuselah. Further back, Parakeet, Patsy's Last, Mr. Trump, Alvin's Dream, and Tokyo Lil. It's Destiny's Child, Tell You What, and last of all, Tiffany's Time. 300 metres to go. Pacemaker, Meteoric Lass, joined by Emma Star. Grand Mason pounces on the two now. 2 lengths away and behind these. Then we've got Pacific Coast, further back, come back, and then Short Fuse. Emma Star made the lead here. Grand Mason wobbling all over the place now, but Emma Star's dashed away from Grand Mason. Look at Short Fuse find the line. It's raced into second. In fact, Emma Star won it. Short Fuse was second. Grand Mason, who was travelling up as the winner at the 150s, run third, and behind them next then was Meteoric Lass, followed by Pacific Coast. Further away then was Fiancé, It's Destiny's Child. With it was I'll Tell You What, Florence Jean. Tiffany's Time was back, and Comeback was back as well.